next news. Breaking news from the White House.
Something happened at President Trump's UFC Freedom 250 event on the White House South Lawn that the press still cannot control. They cannot spin and definitely cannot ignore. Yes, a fighter made a line that instantly detonated online. Yes, the crowd reaction was massive, but here's the part the legacy media still doesn't understand. The story stopped being just a sports moment or even a political moment almost immediately. It became internet culture. It became a meme factory. And once that happens, the gatekeepers lose. So why are the media and the left absolutely panicking over one wild moment from one fighter at one unforgettable Trump event? That's the question. I'll tell you, because this is bigger than Josh Hokit. It's bigger than a joke, bigger than a clip. What we're watching is a cultural test, and President Trump just passed it in front of the entire country. The Trump administration's America 250 push was clearly built to do one thing above all else: make patriotic celebration impossible to ignore. Mission accomplished. The White House UFC event didn't just make headlines, it broke containment. It jumped from government coverage to sports coverage to political reaction and then into meme territory, where the public starts producing content faster than cable news can whine about it. And that's when an event becomes part of the culture. And that's exactly why figures like Sonny Hostin are hyperventilating. They know that attention is power, they know relevance is power, and they know Trump just turned the White House into the center of the national conversation again, while the left is reduced to scolding Americans for laughing. See, that's not dominance, that's desperation, and the viewers can see it in real time. And while we're talking about things that the establishment mocked before ordinary Americans proved they work, let me tell you about something that got my attention for some very personal reasons. You've probably seen the clip of Joe Rogan with Mel Gibson talking about people close to them who went through serious health struggles and then saw dramatic turnarounds. Rogan brings up light-based therapies and how they work at the cellular level. Gibson says it plainly, the stuff works, and that hit home for me. In my own life, I watched something similar unfold. My wife dealt with constant discomfort and anxiety for a long time, the kind that wears you down day after day. Then I started looking into red light therapy and the research behind it. I interviewed Jonathan Otto countless times and investigated. Yes, he helped introduce a lot of people to this space, and if you want to learn more, just check out the countless interviews I've done with him on this topic, or just go to myredlight.com. It's linked below. Use NNN25 for individual items or NNN30 for bundles. It's simple, it's non-invasive, and it's definitely worth checking out. Now back to the story. The media can't stop feeding with every over-the-top reaction. Now here's the twist that matters most. The clip itself was only the spark. The explosion came from the reactions. First, the crowd roared. Then the social media accounts started joking about fantasy matchups. And then Dan Bongino laughed it off as exactly what it was: an unexpected, hilarious Hokit moment, not the Declaration of Independence. Then came the left-wing meltdown machine, with The View treating a viral fight night joke like a national emergency. That overreaction is exactly why the thing keeps growing. The more they scold, the more the internet memifies it. And then the tweets, we're going to show you, prove that point better than anything else. Now, of course, here's the moment that everybody has been talking about for days.
Alex Pereira, I want a shama on your mama. And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen.
So he drops the line live in the cage, the internet wasting no time turning it into a joke. The joke heard around the world. Now look at the online reactions immediately framed. Hokit versus Michelle Obama is the main event America deserves. Dr. Clown PhD posting this AI meme.
Michelle Obama is a man!
So the social media mockery didn't stay online for long. Next, to see the crowd reaction from the event itself. And yes, plenty of people in the building were right there with him. The crowd at the Ellipse agreeing.
Hey, shout out to Trump for having the balls to put some shit like this on.
Yeah!
And if I'm gonna say anything, there's only one person more incredible than the Incredible Hulk, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now listen, Alex Pereira.
Yeah, get that motherfucker.
Your mama.
Get that butt to the fucker.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokit. Josh Hokit.
Yeah!
10-0.
That's the reaction from the ellipse. 80,000 people were there. So it wasn't just a fighter popping off. The audience fed off it, and that's exactly what sent the daytime outrage machine into overdrive, with Sonny Hostin melting down on The View. Rages and hyperventilates over Trump smirking the UFC heavyweight fighter Josh Hokit, declaring Michelle Obama's a man.
I want to address the derogatory slur made about the former First Lady Michelle Obama, because I think it's important to address. And we won't dignify what was said by repeating it, but you should look it up. And I think the reason that it's important is because for a long time, and the roots are in slavery, black women have been slurred and made to feel that they were unattractive, made to feel that they were masculine, made to feel that they were, they didn't have the femininity that a white woman would have. And so there's this intersectionality between racism and sexism that was on full display at the White House. The crowd laughed at the statement, and the President of the United States smirked, and never addressed what was said. That is beneath the dignity of the office of the President of the United States, and it's beneath the dignity of the American people.
Yeah. Okay. So the media panic instant, trying to turn a cage-side joke into a national scandal, but Dan Bongino brings it back to reality, calling the moment unexpected, funny, and not exactly the Declaration of Independence.
Was it everything you hoped for?
It was pretty great, yeah. A lot of excitement. Yeah, it was a good time, man. I like the fights anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple quick knockouts. The last fight was pretty good. So, yeah, good stuff.
I got to ask, what do you think of Josh Hokit saying Michelle Obama is a man?
I think it was probably the most unexpected and unintentionally hilarious moment of the night. The whole place kind of erupted. So I think you see online, like, that kind of blew up.
It was kind of weird though, because it's celebrating America event, and then she's part of American history.
Listen, you got to smile a little bit. It's funny. Just joke around. He's Hokit. It's Hokit. You're not here reading the Declaration of Independence.
So his point was simple: loosen up. It was Hokit being Hokit, but not everyone in the fight world was willing to shrug it off. Dana White publicly condemning the comments. Variety says UFC boss Dana White condemns Hokit for saying Michelle Obama is a man during the White House UFC event. I understand the Obamas are public figures, but I'm completely against saying nasty and false things about people's families. Everyone knows my position on free speech, but I hate that kind of nonsense. So Dana White, not too pleased by those remarks, trying to draw a line against saying he's against taking shots at people's families, but that didn't stop MAGA Roll from connecting the moment to older celebrity remarks that the press spent years pretending never happened. Remember Joan Rivers told reporters Michelle Obama was a transsexual and that Barack Obama was the first gay president in 2014. She died months after the statement. Many speculate there was foul play.
Ms. Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we already
president?
have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does this.
You know, we've come a long way. There was a time where saying a statement like this could actually maybe get you killed, and now...
Michelle Obama is a man.
So the throwback clip is why the left's so rattled. People are saying out loud what used to be treated like forbidden territory. The night ends with the image that really drove them crazy. Hokit celebrating with Trump and handing over his chain. Someone actually caught that moment. I believe that was Margot Martin who captured that moment. So what does it all mean? It means the UFC White House event has crossed a line every administration wants to reach and almost none can hit. Cultural saturation. People are no longer merely reacting to an official event. They're remixing it, joking about it, arguing about it, clipping it, memeing it, and turning it into folklore in real time. Sonny Hassan's outrage, Dana White's distancing, Bongino's laughter, and the crowd reaction, the endless meme posts, all of it feeds the same machine. Love it or hate it, America watched, and when the public starts creating the story faster than the media can frame it, that's when you know President Trump didn't just host an event, he owned the attention economy. And the left is furious because they know it. So at the end of the day, this is why the media class keeps losing touch with normal Americans. They see a rowdy, unforgettable, hyper-American event at the White House, and their instinct is to lecture, moralize, and shame people for laughing. But millions of Americans saw something else. Energy, confidence, freedom, and a president who understands how culture actually works. The real headline is not that Josh Hokit said something provocative. The real headline is that UFC Freedom 250 became so big, so visible, and so alive online that the internet took it over and made it its own. That's a win for President Trump, a win for America 250, and a nightmare for the left-wing gatekeepers who no longer control the conversation. If you agree, share this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the Next News Network. And here's my question for you. Is Michelle Obama a man? Let's have a conversation, and let's make sure you stay connected. Text raw feed to 844-840-4963. Thousands of patriots before you have already made that decision, and they are benefiting, getting the inside scoop direct from Next News when the algorithm decides otherwise and the notifications never arrive. I will send you those notifications direct to your phone from me. So make sure you get plugged in. And since we're talking about America 250, time to celebrate all the wins. Go to the merch shelf below this video. Check out the Next News America 250 merch that we've got just for you, or just go to shop.nextnewsnetwork.com.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.